It is very urgent that we meet. We will appear tomorrow at Operation Skyhook when your son is exactly over your rule.
The hell did he just say right there? Hi everybody. Welcome to Nick the Rat Radio. It is Wednesday the 13th, 2025. Episode 500 and what is it, 501? I don't even know which episode this is right now. 501. I don't think it's really that important that I know what episode it is. I don't think that really matters. Does the episode really matter? Does it? Do you? Do you care, listener? Dear listener, do you care about which episode number it is? I guess it helps you find the really greats. Like episode 403, 273, 903 in the future. Great episodes. Amazing stuff. Tonight's episode 501. It's going to be so epic. It's going to blow your pants off of your head because you're wearing your pants on your head because you're freaking weird. Why are you listening to Nick the Rat Radio for, weirdo? Weirdos unite. What's the Weirdos Unite hand sign? It's just like fucking, there you go. Weirdos Unite. Fucking throw that shit up at behind your local 7-Eleven. 7-Eleven's still a thing. So the epic story of Nick the Rat and eBay has finally come to a conclusion. It was a very rough experience, but in the end, I got my money back, and I got there was a lot of fuckery going on, man. So this Japanese person, I should actually put him on blast. What is what is this guy's name on eBay? On eBay, this dude's name was G-Base. G-Base on eBay. G-E-E base. This ooh. He's got a 96% positivity thingamajiggy. So he sent me this, the quick story is I ordered a $400 Mark of the Unicorn ultralight MK4 from them and send it, blah, blah, blah. I was like, okay, it's in Japan. Maybe it'll take a while. They said, oh, we're sending it. So I got here, I opened it. It was a $50 pair of old-ass headphones. I was like, yo, motherfuckers, this shit's wrong. So I sent a picture to eBay, and they're like, all right, fine. Send it back to us. And then they sent me a shipping label. All right, that's cool. I got the shipping label. I skedaddle straight over to my nearest FedEx store. And then at the FedEx store, I give it to him. I get a receipt. And I say, good day, sir. Fuck off. So I get back to the sewer. I'm going to go around typing in the tracking number and all that. I'm like, the tracking number's like, nope. This tracking number's not real. It's a fake tracking number. This tracking number's not in the system. And that's the tracking number that was tied to eBay. So eBay was saying that shit was not sent back. And I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck's going on over here? So I go to my local FedEx place. Give them the receipt. They look at the tracking number. They type it in. They say, no, this is not real. Maybe you want to call the offices. I say, no, sir. You stand right there. You actually took the package from me, sir. I remember your face. You were really cute. You had a tight ass. I was staring at it. It's like, FedEx, yeah, I'll ship it. So then, it's like, can you scan it? Because you scanned it and it came up. He's like, okay, so he scanned it. Now, the scan bar on the tracking label was different than the tracking number. And he's like, oh, okay, yeah, you're right, sir. You're brilliant. You're beautiful. You're brilliant. You're smart. You're handsome. If you'd like to come over on the weekends, my wife is going to cook stromboli. He offered me stromboli. I was like, no, I don't do stromboli. So I got all the information. He was like, yeah, this is the tracking number is different on the scan bar than the tracking number that G-Base asshole wrote down. Sorry. A little upset still. So I go, hey G-Base on the old eBay. I hit him up. Tell him what the fuck's happening here. He's like, oh, let me take a look at that. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. And then the next day, they don't even like say anything. They're like, oh, I'm gonna look into it. And then on the next day, I get a because the package was delivered and everything, like the tracking and everything. It said it was delivered in Japan. Somebody picked it up. It might be like Gabagool. I'm not really too sure. Then I get an offer from them for $300. They're like, oh yeah, hey, we're willing to give you $300 back. I was like, what? So you could keep the package and we'll give you back $300. I was like, I already delivered the package back to you. So then I go, hello, G-Base. What the heck's going on? And then they say, hold on, sir. I just got here. I don't know what's going on. Let me just go over this. And he didn't get back to me. This is all over the span of a couple days, by the way. I was on top of this shit because I wanted my money. $400 that's like a year's salary for me. So then I get eBay involved. I call eBay. Surprisingly, if you know how to get in touch with them, you get in touch with them fairly easily, and you talk to somebody live. The only problem was, the first time that I called them, the customer service representative, it sounded like they had their child on the phone with an electronic toy, pressing it and saying, F you, F you, F you. Very strange, very strange. I was feeling desperate. I was like, wow, I didn't know eBay was so horrible like this. So I hung up and I said, dear God, give me one for the team. So I called him back, and then I got an Indian guy, and I was like, oh, okay, this is cool. I'm hearing his language. I can hear him. Talk to him. I tell him everything that happened. He sided with me. I got the money back. So there we go. That's pretty much what happened there. And then I ordered the same device on Reverb for $200. Great guy from Florida. Forget his name, but it's working. I spent all Saturday messing with it. I didn't know. I thought I was going to get rid of Voicemeeter, but I'm still using Voicemeeter. I'm routing all of that, the Mark of the Unicorn, through the Voicemeeter to the computer. Because when I first looked it up, I was like, it wasn't working how I wanted it to work. I wanted it to output to my computer speakers, into my headphones, into my dildos, into everything, and it just really wasn't cutting the butter. So I was like, thank goodness I did not uninstall Voicemeeter, because I was looking into it, and they work very nicely together. So cheers to Voicemeeter still. Great Windows software for audio routing. I thought I would not need it anymore after I got this here device, but lo and behold, they just work really well together. Now I still might have to get rid of Voicemeeter because I don't really know exactly what I'm doing exactly still. Maybe I could sound better than I sound now. I didn't really fuck with any of the knobs on this shit yet. I just got it working. It took like 5 hours to figure out the workflow for this thing. It's got this whole big graph and shit. Reminded me of those things you did in like high school with the names and the job, like, oh, Bob was wearing a red shirt but had no pants, and he was dating Sally, who had Well, that's what I wanted to sound like. And then he's dating Sally, who had bananas. So if Bob didn't have grapes and Sally's coconuts were ripe, then where's Jane? And you have to do like the box with all the buttons, and you check it off, and you have to like, okay, well, if Bob's at Jane's house and Sally's at home with her coconuts, then obviously the sound works. Okay, so everything works. I got it all hooked up. Maybe I can make it sound better one day. I don't care. Saved a lot of desk space in the old tuna can. Yeah, so it's pretty good. There's like a couple of knobs, but it's mostly in there's a web browser that pops up, and it's got quite the the routing, mixing, aux mixing. It's very powerful. It's so powerful. I should take a picture of sort of what I'm working with over here. Let me take a little snippet. I feel like a moil. Okay, let's snip this. We're going to paste this into the Discord. If you want to go to Discord or IRC or Twitch chat, they're all open. I'm starting to think that I might have to get off of YouTube soon, where I post this later, because, oh boy, YouTube is fucking going crazy. So yeah, look at that, all that madness. It took me about 5 hours to get those little blue dots where I needed them to be. Yeah, fun times. Only the good moils use their teeth. The bad ones use technology. Yeah, so what else? I don't know. Show? We got... What is this? Saint Cliche? With UPO? Whoa. That was pretty cool. Ah. Ah. I got a frog in my throat. Let me get some more of this beer. Beer. Ah. There we go. Yeah, I'm drinking what is this garbage? Michelob Ultra. It's a superior light beer. I'm drinking light beer. Yeah, I'm on a diet. I'm on a diet, everybody. Trying to lose that weight. You know, this is just fucking carbs, you know? I'm not gonna get drunk and it tastes like shit. But at least I feel like I'm doing my job as a man. But I'm secure in my manhood to drink Michelob, whatever the shit is. Michelangelo's piss. Go to vodka shots. Yeah, I just like I think I like fuzzy cold shit in my throat. Fuzzy hot meat. Sausage. No, I like drinking carbonated liquids. Vodka and juice. Where there's a juice has a lot of sugar though. I usually just mix. I like gin and seltzer. Gin and like lemon lime seltzer. That's all you really need right there. But you know, whatever. Fucking pinkies up. Ultra shit down. Juice got a lot of calories. Sugar. But yeah, if you do cut your calories, you lose weight. I lost like 20 pounds already in the past half hour. I just took a shit. You ever do that? You ever weigh yourself right before you defecate, and then you defecate, and then you weigh yourself again? It's so satisfying. It's like, wow, I just lost like 5 pounds. It's crazy. It's a good way to it takes a lot of willpower though. You definitely need willpower to fucking power a car. If it runs on will. Sorry, I'm just ugh. It's giving me gas, this shit. Yeah, like to control it. You really notice it when you're a stoner. You're walking around outside, and you start to feel the floor under you, and you start thinking about how you're walking. And it's like, why am I thinking about how I'm walking? But you could really change a lot about how your posture and stuff. Like it's all in your head. It's all nothing means anything, right? Like nothing is real or anything because everything unraveled already. We're in the void now. This is void world. We're no longer in any sort of reality. Reality is a thought from a time that existed long, long ago with George Lucas shit. No more. No more of that real stuff. We're in a whole nother place now. It's been exciting being on the other side through the rips and the tears. But when you're trying to program your brain, you have to You have to constantly think about it. Man, that sucks, because if you're constantly thinking about stuff that you have to do that you don't like to do, like stand up straight or put down the fucking bagel, or only have one slice of pizza, or hey, maybe it's okay to be not completely full the entire day. It's very hard process, but it's also so easy because you don't have to do anything. It's like if I was trying to stand up straight or change my posture, it looks like I'm not doing anything. It's like, oh, he's just standing there. If I'm trying to like lose weight and not eat food, I'm just standing there. I'm not doing anything. I guess some people are just kind of like scared of maybe not like doing anything or something. I don't know.
Most of humanity's problems stem from the fact that people cannot sit in silence in an empty room by themselves for 5 minutes. Most people cannot sit in silence by themselves with an empty mind for 10 seconds, let alone 5 minutes. The void, or what they perceive as a void, of course it's not a void. The void is just the blank screen that is a thin veil over the true piece of our true nature. But most people, that the mind projects its own limitations onto our true nature and represents it as a void. And that void is unbearable.
Yeah, it's not so bad, the void. That guy's name is Rupert Spira. I never heard of him before, but I like the way he talks. Some people are just like, I wonder if like Rod Adams, Scott Adams is a trained professional hypnotist. I think he hypnotized himself into believing that. That's how good he is. But his voice isn't so great. Like, I know he also had like a whole bunch of issues, blah blah blah. But I just mean like, he's not very fun to listen to because of his cadence and his tones and stuff. But like that guy that was just talking, man, those people that could sound like put you, like hypnotize you from the way they speak. Those people are powerful, man. They could make a lot of money just from going hey and then you're just like, whoa, I'm gonna buy his book. Sounds like he knows what he's trying to say. Yeah, well, I like Alan Watts too. But I think I heard all. Actually, I probably haven't heard all of Alan Watts. He talked a lot. He was a big time talker. Like a voice like Darren O. You get those Darren O pipes. I'm Darren O. Darren O, everybody. Darren O in the morning. Darren O. Hey, Darren O. Oh, Darren. Darren O. Whoa. We do have a phone line. We're going to be open. Whoa, I'm breaking high there. That was clipping. I was clipping on. I saw the clips. But that's only on Twitch. I wonder if my Twitch clips. Oh, hold on. Yeah, I should lower that there. There we go. Okay, that's better. Sorry, I just ruined the whole first part of this video. Not really. It's an evolution. It's the show evolves in front of your eyes. It evolves in front of your eyes. Look, I'm evolving currently. This is a podcast. It's not a silly silly YouTube show. YouTube is killing itself, man. And I completely believe they're gonna really, 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 really lock themselves down and demand government ID. Because if you try to watch YouTube on a computer for the past I would say 3 years or so, and you don't sign in, they don't let you use the service. Now that to me is straight up retarded. But since they did that, they will ask for your photo ID. Indubitably. Because if they're willing to lock down their service to everybody, then they're going to lock it down to everybody. Because it's the next logical step if they don't want to get sued by the government. Like, oh, who was watching that breastfeeding video? It was Tiny Tim. Well, fuck, you're going to jail. Give us $1 billion to the government. We need to kill more people and steal their resources. Yeah, they're doing it. It's gonna happen. I will gladly stop using YouTube, even though I make like a couple million off of it every year. All the hits, the views. I was in what was that? The YouTube yearly thing last year. You saw it. Everybody, I was in it. You just didn't watch it. Fuck YouTube, man. It's some bullshit. It's all bullshit, though, man. Everything is bullshit. It's all scam. It's a scam. It's a scam, man. Oh yeah, because they're gonna use some AI to see what you've been watching to decide if you are a child. What? That doesn't even make any sense. Like, what? And the funny thing is, people are saying that, like, even I might even have one. I might have an account that's older than 18 years old on YouTube. So if they ask somebody that has an 18-year-old YouTube account for their identification, their government ID, then to prove that they're not Tiny Tim looking at how to grow methamphetamines in your bathtub while your dad's out gangbanging or something, then how to print out a plastic gun, then yeah, I don't like it. I don't like God bless it though, because it got me off of Facebook. They said Nick the Rat. That sounds like a fake name. Please send us your government ID. I won't go over that story again. Anyway, let's listen to some music. All the music you hear tonight is CC BY 3.0. It is on SoundCloud. You can find it by going to SoundCloud/like/Nick the Rat. It's all new stuff. I usually listen to get all the music from the past week, and I look at each song that everybody has created on the internet. I'm like the all-seeing eye. Just look through all that shit. Fucking, there's tons of shit. You have to peel off the fucking layers of that shit. It's like a big shitty fucking musical nugget, but when you break into it, you find really, really gems. You find gems in these giant turd nuggets. And I present these gems to you. The next gem of tonight is Spark MX with Slow Release.
System on, lights flick low, heartbeat sink into the show. Cold stare, coach to the door, plug me in, time to go. I don't chase, I dominate. Shadow green with a steel gate, smooth like fun in a glass of fate. One wrong move, checkmate. Midnight swoop with the fire core. Whispers say they want some more. Every step's a silent war. I don't knock, I break the door. Chaos, your life. Catch your world and make it mine. Precision, release. This storm don't come in peace. No script, I write the flaws. Burn bright under all applause. You talk loud, I work at jars. Bite back with zero pause. Dark eyes, silver spark. Pulse ignites when skies go dark. You pray for light, I become the mark. Cyber saint with a sinner's heart. Dark eyes, silver spark. Pulse ignites when skies go dark. You pray for light, I become the mark. Cyber saint with a sinner's heart. I'm chaos, visualize. Hack your world and make it mine. Precision, release. This storm don't come in peace. City's louder than the hum. Jump sharp, here I come. Flash of teeth, beat of drum. Say my name, it sings your tongue. Chaos sound the call. Empire born, watch you fall. Thick and smoke, I have it all. Neon line that stains your tongue.
Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Nick the Rat Radio. If you like any music here tonight, make sure you go to those people and say hi to them and say Nick the Rat sent you. Back over there, you. We're gonna do the donation segment now. We're gonna do a little. You could help make this show possible. Yes, you there today. You are requested to come on up and make Nick the Rat Radio possible. You there? Here, look. You want to see? Here, there you go. No. Get those donations rolling in. The song is groovy. I want to hear that again. Actually, can we play it again? No. All right, we can't play it again. If you'd like to donate to Nick the Rat Radio, there's one way to do it. You could go to nicktherat.com/donate.html, and I'll be reading those in a minute. But another way is go to your mailbox or some shit, or whatever you want to do. Nick the Rat Radio, P.O. Box 90549, Brooklyn, New York 11209. Right here is the big bucks. I got the big bucks right here. Big bucks. Let's see what's inside. I'm about to open this up. Quit doing podcasts because I'm about to make $1 million. Fat Boy Nuclear Vibe. Sir McCrotch. Lay away for sis. You want a black one? 96 cents. Next up, we got a Amazon Prime package. To Nick the Rat, blah, blah, blah. There's no name on the thing. I don't know. Let's open this up and hope it doesn't explode all over me. It looks like a sack of nuts. Pistachios. Pistachios have the most fiber. Some shit. It's got a lot of something in it. I love me some pistachios. Is there a note in here? There's no note. There's no note inside of the bag. There's no note there. I think I know who they're from though. It was a breathing bag. I think Radix. I think Radix 23 sent that to me. I think. Let's put Radix's nuts in my mouth. Let's see if these are the extra red. Are they the red ones? Why do they always, what was the deal with the red pistachio nuts? When I was a kid, I only knew of pistachio nuts as being red, and when you would touch them and they get your fingers all fucking red and shit, and I was like, what? Who likes pistachio? I always like wondered why people like pistachio nuts because of all that red dust and shit. What was that? Or was I tripping? Was there no? Wait, these are shelled. I don't even have to work for the nut. Holy shit! All right, show's over. I'm good for the rest of the year. There's a. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is hitting the spot right now. I'm stoned off my ass. I got some beer. Oh, look at that. Oh. Pistachios. That sounds like when you're getting double teamed by the Mario Brothers in a German porn. Pistachios. Holy shit. Oh my god. Bob, take these away from me. No, seriously. Oh. Thank you for a pistachio. This must have been like $500. This is a fuckload of pistachios. I could fit like 3 fistful of nuts in my face. That's. I'm not my. I got your salty nuts all over my fingers. That was delicious. Why's my phone screen all sticky? Let's see. You can also donate by going to nicktherat.com, clicking on donate, and open up your heart and your wallet. Fucking click that shit. You know, you can donate there. I may make a Patreon. I got these nuts in my teeth now. I went to the dentist earlier. It's weird when dentists talk to you, especially if they expect you to have an answer. When they got like their shit in your mouth. My teeth are all good though, you know. I chew on salt blocks. He saw my. He was like, what is that necklace? What is that necklace there, sonny boy? And I was like, hey man, it's a squeegee board. So I told him I believe in the power of Satan, and I'm trying. And he was telling me about might be a true story. I don't know. He was telling me about. He told me a whole bunch of stories. It was crazy. He was telling me a story about pharmacy in the neighborhood that used to sell policemen and firemen steroids. And the doctor didn't go to jail because of some fucking cockamamie story like, oh, you guys expect so much from these old police officers and firemen that they needed steroids to do the job. I don't know if it's true. But then he was telling me a story about somebody sent him a patient. That was like, apparently it might be real. You can look it up. I'm going to look it up later. Let me repeat what he told me to the best of my remembrance. I think I have it all remembered. He said that one of his patients was a Ouija board aficionado, like the go-to Ouija board woman for like movies and shit. And apparently she was kind of crazy. She thought she swallowed a pen, like she was writing something once, and then she didn't know where the pen went. She thought she fucking swallowed it. This is my dentist telling me that she's digging in my fucking face, and he's telling me this story. She thought she swallowed a pen. She called the doctor. And they're like, well, you might shit it out later. She's obviously kind of kooky. She went to the dentist, and she had like scratches all over her face or something, and he was like, lady, what the fuck is going on with your face? And she was like, I'm a werewolf, and a pack of dogs sensed it and they attacked her. I don't fucking know. He was telling me all this while he was going through my face. I read donation amounts, initials, and notes. Let's see if anybody has donated to make this show possible this week. I don't know. Maybe they did. Maybe they didn't. Looks like we might have one donation. 3333. Well, at least it's a huge one. It's a big old thick one. Some say life is ecstasy. Living self-indulgently. 500 shows, 50 million more to go. Oh, holy shit. I can feel that one in my bones. We're already in the void. 50 million more to go. My life has never been lived more pleasantly. Love you, Rat Man. That one come frame, do frame, party of 3. IF. Thank you so much for the $33.33. That pairs lovely with these nuts that are stuck between my teeth right now. Oh, here we go. We have another donation. $5. Bonus pennies. Happy 500. That's from DM. Somebody slid my DMs and sent me a $5 bill. Thank you so much for the $5. Thank you so much. DM. Cheers to you. Cheers to IF and DM and Radix. And, oh wait, we could also thank Twitch viewers too. You could donate via Twitch. If you're a fucking Prime subscriber because you don't like to leave your house for any reason, you could donate to the show for free. Click on Twitch and click on subscribe and subscribe for free. I get a couple bucks. I also sell tampons and stuff in the back sewer over here. Used. They're still good. We got, let's see if anybody has donated through Twitch. We have 7 days ago, Sea of the Rat gave me a follow 7 days ago. Thank you, Sea of the Rat. Season of the Rat. Sea of the Rat sounds pretty cool too. Ducky on resub with Prime. This was 7 days ago. I don't know if this is new or old. 68 months. Season of the Rat did the 100 cheers. Thank you. I think that was all 7 days ago. Let's see here. Ducky on resub with Prucky Prime. Ducky Prucky Prime. Pucky on resub with Drime. They've been dub scrubbed for 68 dubs. 52-minute bado. Thank you for that, though. That fucking Luigi up there? Alright, everybody, we're gonna take a quick musical interlude break. And then we're gonna... Interlude. I like that word. Interlude. It's like being lewd, but... In the lewd. Enter the lewd. Interlude. We're all entering the lewd now. I'm sorry, Mom. We got a zillion records with Limo Driver. Thank you, everybody, for donating. You all made this show possible, so everything that you hear tonight is your fault. Weirdos. Damn. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for everything, man. Some nuts. 96 pennies. $33. $5. Prime. You guys are awesome. Trying to fucks with some new technology in the studio. For fun. For funsies. I'm dying, people. People, I'm dying. Since reality tore apart. I think my body is getting torn apart too. My brain's being separated at the neurons. And if you could recognize this in reality, then you could do some really powerful stuff. You just have to like look at somebody and tell them to jump, and they'll say like how high. Unless if they're a normal person, they'll smack you in the face. They'll smack the taste out of your face. But if you're not normal, if you're a weirdo, you can do anything.
Here, the craziest persuasion trick I've ever seen. See, I learned this one from Andrew Bustamante, the ex-CIA spy. So me and him were hanging out here on the Gold Coast, and he brought me a bottle of whiskey, and we're sitting in a bar together here in Surfers Paradise. Now, in Australia, you can't bring other alcohol into the bar, right? And he started opening up this glass and pouring glass. And I said, "Oh, just do it on the low, because if they see us, they're gonna come over here and kick us out or take away the bottle, right?" And sure enough, he's halfway through pouring his next glass of whiskey. Somebody comes over and says, "Excuse me, sir, you can't have alcohol here." Holding the bottle of whiskey, he looks at the person and says, "No, it's okay, it's not alcohol, it's a gift, but thank you." And then he just poured the glass, and we put the thing down, and the guy just said, "Okay, thank you very much," and he walked away. I was mind-blowing. I'm trying to analyze him, because I love persuasion, I love influence, right? I'm trying to analyze him, like, what did he do? Was it a thing he did with his words? And it was none of that. It wasn't a trick, it wasn't a gimmick, it wasn't a certain phrase he used, he wasn't being covert. The only thing he did was this: he was way more certain than the other person. That's it. You see, if you're really trying to influence someone, if you're really trying to persuade somebody, then guess what? It doesn't matter what tricks you use. It comes down to how confident and how certain you are in what it is you're actually trying to get across.
You should definitely send money to Nick the Rat Radio. And also call him at 917-719-5923, like this person tried to do, but got a voicemail.
Hey, Nick.
Hi.
Nick the Rat.
That's me.
I hope you would answer the phone, but apparently you got better shit to do on a Sunday evening. I was just listening to some other podcasts, internet podcasts, and I realized when I told you about the non-financial investment advice, about ET, energy transfer, one of the biggest and best things, not financial or medical advice, one of the biggest and best things about investing in dividend-paying stocks is the fact that when you put money into the investment coffer, essentially, they pay you the dividend, and if you have a dividend reinvestment program or whatever, you get the drip set up, and it will automatically reinvest whatever percentage dividend that you're acquiring. So let's say I'm an Intel shill.
Okay.
I'm absolutely not an Intel shill.
You
I hate
shill,
that fucking company. Anyway, if you're invested in Intel and they pay you a measly 2.4% or whatever the fuck, and you're set up to automatically dividend reinvestment program, then you would automatically reinvest whatever earning you had back into, this is not investment advice, by the way, but if you have a drip with a high yield, high dividend paying company, I'm not going to recommend any, but if you look at Energy Transfer, perhaps research that, they pay almost 8%, and that's pretty good lately. If you're invested in that, then every quarter or so, when they pay their dividend, it would get reinvested into your portfolio.
Here's my portfolio. I wish it was port. This is fucking pissfolio right here. Listen to that foam, though. Listen to that head. Yeah, but to have money, you need money. You need money to make money. It's like, you gotta get lucky. You just gotta get lucky. You gotta fucking fall out of the lucky tree. You gotta fall out of the coconut tree. Just like Pamela Anderson did when she became president back in 1923. It's all about luck. Because you can't really do things unless things happen. And sometimes things don't happen. So you can't do it, you know? Everybody always says that you could do it, you could do it, you could do it. You know, you could do it. Whatever you want to do, you could do it. Just do it. Just go out there and do it. But sometimes, you know, you can't. You know why you can't? Because you're too truthful. You, Nick the Rat, listener, you're too truthful. And you know that the world is unstable. And when the world is unstable, in your mind, people smell that. And they know that you're a fucking truther. Or, not that word. Truth knower. You're a knower. And they don't like knowers. They like fucking people that are fucking tarded playing with the game. They like the people playing the game. Ooh, somebody wrote titties in the chat. I like that word. You know, it looks like she might have some nice boobies. That representative, a young female politician is hot. You know, because guys are expected to be assholes, but when you see like a woman's asshole on display for the world to see, it's a little bit more special than seeing a dude's asshole, because dudes are always showing their assholes. Dudes are like, hey, look at me, 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 look at me. Women are usually, when a politician says, look at me, because, you know, it's more like they're saying shit. They're talking like, hey, listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. So wait, there was a lovely Floridian politician named Representative Anna Paulina on some podcast. I don't know what podcast it was, but she was talking about some stuff that, I don't know, when I was listening to it, I was like, man, I should run for my life. Or
what specifically are you saying? Like what happened?
To I guess break it down in simple terms is that I think that some of the tech that exists, that whatever these things have, these energy things have.
Energy things? What do you mean?
Well, they call them interdimensional beings. I think that they can actually operate through the time spaces that we currently have. And that's not something that I came up with on my own. That's based on stuff that we've seen. That's based on information that we've been told. And then also, too, I think that there's this historical aspect of, you know, this gets into the deeper theories and concepts of religion, and I think the history that we currently know, and that kind of spins off into another topic of, you know, you have the modern day Bible, you have this aspect of Bibles or books of the Bible that have been removed that explain and kind of touch on these topics. And I think that we're in a time and age where you have such a vast amount of information that we have access to via social media, via your cell phone, via the internet. And so it's really changing the way that we understand, you know, the origins of life and the spiritual reality that we know.
When you
currently
say interdimensional beings, that they know that these are interdimensional beings, how do they know that?
Based on testimony, would be based on witnesses that have come forward. But what I can tell
So
you
the
is
witnesses just were told that they were interdimensional?
that they've seen things. And what I can tell you without getting into classified conversations is that there have been incidences that I believe where very credible people have reported that there have been movement outside of time and space.
That's very vague.
Yeah. So, look.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. Look. Have I seen a portal open? No. Have I seen a spaceship? Personally, no. Have I seen evidence of this? Yes. Have I seen photo documentation of aircraft that I believe were not made by mankind? Yes. Is there historical significance to this? Yes. Is there multiple events that go back to, I would argue, maybe even before the time of Christ that have documented this in text? Yes. So do I believe that the government has access to certain technology? Yes, to an extent. And I believe that certain contractors potentially have back-engineered this tech. I think that that's what can explain the advancements that we're seeing. But I also believe that this is a dangerous level of hidden information from the American people, because if you have an aspect of the federal government, which I can tell you, I, with 2 other members of Congress, were denied access to information at Eglin Air Force Base pertaining to whistleblowers because of the fact, and we can get into that story and what happened at Eglin in a second, but we were denied access and told that we don't have security clearance or the read-in authority on a special access program. That's a problem, because I'm supposed to represent and be an investigative body, and you have then people who are unelected that are operating basically in secrecy, and that's a problem.
You ever heard of the nuclear codes? How did she get voted? Fuck, I'd vote her in. I'm gonna vote for Zohan Ramadama. Damalama home. Fuck Cuomo. And fuck New York. It's gonna be fun. Oh, no. Don't listen to me. I'm full of nuts. Sorry, they're so salty. Come on, man, I'm on a diet. What's the calories on this? It says 3 fistfuls, 69 calories. Okay. Don't send me tasty, tasty food. And I gotta wash it down. Nobody wants to hear that. Let's listen to a phone call. 917-719-5923. You can call now. Cheers.
Yo, Nick, this is when I think of your show, brother. I take your show into the bathroom with me, brother, and then I pop it in the toilet, and then I like to take a leak on this shit, man. Fuck your show, Nick the Rat. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Pissing all over the sewer and the sewer citizens. This is what I think of you and your listeners, Nick the Rat. Now for the ultimate part of the story. It's when I take you and your listeners down on a trip into the sewer, motherfuckers. Suck a dick.
I think that was too hot for TV. All right. We're going to take a quick music break so I can get some brain cells back after listening to that bullshit. 917-552 Bigfoot Beats, quote unquote.
Listen to me, everybody. I'm your new leader. I'm going to save your lives. I'm going to tell you what to do.
Quote, undermine the faith of the masses in their leaders, unquote.
Listen to me, everybody. I'm your new leader.
Quote, by the use of flattery, insignificant people can be made to look upon themselves as born leaders, unquote. Chicken Little.
Don't listen to that pipsqueak. The sky isn't falling.
I tell you, there's 2 falling.
And I tell you it isn't.
There's 2.
Run to the cave.
The sky is falling. The sky is falling. The sky is falling. Oh, wait a minute. I'll fix it.
The sky is falling. I'll fix it with a toaster. Quote.
The sky is falling. The sky is falling. The sky is falling.
Let's get out of here.
Quote. Quote.
Oh, yeah? Don't believe everything you read, brother.
Chicken Little.
Peas porridge hot, peas porridge cold, peas porridge hot, peas porridge.
Run to the game. Run to the cave.
I haven't got a care in as long as I have you to care for.
1 minute to station break.
Hold it. I don't want anyone to move until I say
Chicken Little.
Let him play and let him sing. 3 steps up to the top of the mountain. I will walk in a
Listen to me, everybody. I'm
Chicken Little. Chicken Little.
Chicken Little? Hi, everybody. Wait, hold on a second. I'm gonna look all green right here. I'm gonna fix my colors. You don't wanna look green. Hold on, so turn that off. No, that's not right. Boom. Alright, whoa. I look too bright though. I'm way too bright. Let me hit. That's probably like, I understand why people when they do podcasts, they just do podcasts. It's just, then you have to add cameras in. There's so much other bullshit, baloney, crap. Let's darken that up a little bit. Darken it up, people. I'm not glowing. I'm not a fucking Superman or some shit. I'm not fucking purple either. All right, there we go. Bam. All right, hey, that's good. That looks. It's a decent representation of what I look like, I think. Even though I'm wearing sunglasses and I can't fucking see color. You should definitely make a jam. Jam it up, man. Jam it up. Make some art. Get out there. Dig it up. Do it up. Have fun, man. I was walking around trying to, like, you know, getting all high. I love to go get stoned, go for a walk, think about how my legs are moving, interacting with the floor in my synthetic, microplastic bullshit shoes. It's and then you start to feel in New York City at least, most of the floors are tilted because the streets want the water to go from the sidewalk to the street. So all the cars drive on like basically like a dome, and people walk on slants. So no matter where you walk in Manhattan or New York or Brooklyn or anywhere around here, you're constantly compensating your body to be even with the horizon line because everything is fucking tilted in urban areas. There's no flat stretches of land anywhere, more or less. It's because of rain. Make it rain my cup. Holy crap. Hulk got some titties all up on there. Is that an AI picture? You don't know it's AI anymore, man. AI is very strong. It's too strong. I won the No Agenda Art. And Adam was like, "Oh man, I wonder how he did that. I should get in touch with Adam and tell him how I did that." Because it wasn't too fucking hard at all. He's like, "Well, the words are going behind." You just have to be able to describe composition to the AI to do it. See, before I had AI doing the artwork for anything, it was basically collages. You'd go to the internet and you'd get shit. AI is basically just taking the copyright infringement out of what I do. It makes it quicker. But you still gotta use other shit too. You gotta get in there with, you gotta get your own flair in there. So I did. There was the horse nurse, the Norse. I basically said, give me a horse with some long ass beautiful hair. Put it in nurse outfit, and put No Agenda behind it, and put Adam Curry and John C. Dvorak in front of it. Click, print, came out. I did adjust the tones though. I adjust tones and brightness and contrast. I give it a little bit. I sprinkle a little bit of that special sauce in there. I might add a vinaigrette. Vinaigrette was at the olive oil and vinegar and shit. I piss on it, smear some shit on that picture, and then I package it up and I send it off in a little digital packet. Yeah, it's everything is easy to do. You just have to do it. Doing it is the hard part. Like standing straight. Pretending that your hips are a bucket holding all your shit. I'm gonna go see Weapons tomorrow. I can't wait to see that. I saw the Barbarian movie. I thought Barbarian was pretty good. That sent me for a loop on what to expect. So I haven't been watching any of the trailers for Weapons. So I'm excited to see that. See what this director has done with that movie. And before that, I saw the movie The Fog. The Fog was from 1987, I think. It was a John Carpenter movie. And Jamie Lee Curtis was in that motherfucker. Also, that other guy, too, from Halloween 2. I forget that guy's name, with the big head. He's got a really big head. And he's like 90 years old. Nah, he's about 40 in the movie or 30. And Jamie Lee Curtis is like 10. And he's like hooking up with her and shit. It was a decent movie. If you want to see a fun John Carpenter movie that has John Carpenter music in a John Carpenter type of thing with John Carpenter actors in it, The Fog was kind of cool. I think my favorite part of The Fog was that there was a radio show person like narrating all the shit that was probably happening. She had like an eye on the sky, and she was like, "Oh shit, everybody on this street is about to die. Guess what? It is now on the next street. Bob, please return my lawnmower before the fog comes and kills you." So that's always fun. I always like when in a movie that's like a spooky movie, they got like the radio show person saying what's happening inside the town. I don't know why I like it, but maybe it's because I like radio shows inside of towns or some shit. My least favorite part of it spoiler, is that when the fog comes, it's not like some weird supernatural killing thing. It's kind of they were like zombie guys in the fog, but they were like pirates, but they were like ninjas. They were just like people. It's like, oh, the fog comes, and then some people sneak into your house. They knock on your door. They go, hello, and then they stab you. So that was a little bit of a letdown. Like if the fog was like the Blob or something, like the fog rolls in, and it just like kind of eats your fucking face off, and you have to keep your door closed, and it starts to seep in and eat your toes or some shit. I think that would have been pretty cool. But they had to have some story, and to have the story, they needed like the sailor guy. They're like, oh, some sailors got fucked over a long time ago, and they're back for this or some shit. I don't know. But yeah, it was the fog. It was kind of cool. Check it out. It was on I think it was on Amazon Prime for free. Jamie Lee Curtis is in there. You can see her package between her legs. Huge dick on that man, lady, or something. I don't know. Why did that rumor start going around? I was wondering why. While I ponder that, let's listen to Solaris with Distant Signals. We'll be right back.
Hey everybody, Zindu here, sneaking into the rat radio signals, fondling your bits, your giggles, and your nipples and your giggly bits. I'm basically saying I'm jerking you off. Wait, hold on. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Okay, what I am doing here though is I'm trying to let you know something. I came on your mother. I came to Earth looking for some women, for some hot women action. And slaves, basically. That's what everybody's looking for, right? I got here, and I look around, and it looks like somebody already took over. Somebody already has taken over every single fucking person on this planet already. There's no slaves left. Everywhere I look left, I look right. I see slaves. They're up, they're down, they're left, they're right. Everywhere. You guys. I come here. I'm looking. I got my laser gun. They're all ready. They're all charged up. They're heated. I got the ray gun set to slave. I'm about to caps. I'm gonna get some Pokemon people here. I'm gonna fucking have some redheads, some blondes, all different flavors of the fucking culture spectrum. Too late. Every fucking last one of you guys are already owned by somebody here. And the crazy thing is, in America too, is that you guys, the Europeans slaughtered all the Indians. They slaughtered them, murdered every single one of them. Then said, these Indians they look at a rock and they say, hey rock, let's roll, and they talk to their animals and their fucking, and they talk to their trees and inanimate objects. They anthropomorphize their existence around them. They have a connection with the life essence that they were given. They would have made great slaves for me. And they were a beautiful people that enjoyed. Well, I'm sure there was a lot of rape and murder and all that other stuff too. Because I don't know if those were all just fairy tales. It might have been true stories, or maybe it was fairy tales. Nah, I'm sure you humans are all fucking filthy bastards, filthy slaves. They got murdered, and then you guys are like, oh, we're free people now, and then these guys are barbarians and savages. And by the way, now inanimate objects can buy a house. Inanimate objects can have a job, have rights. Inanimate objects. Oh, you guys call them corporations. I don't get it. But you guys let all these things just take over, buy everything up, swoop in. They swooped in like an eagle. And they fucking swoop in and they took all your shit. And you're just you're giving your life away to inanimate objects. Before you people here, you had a nice balance between you and the rock. But now Black Rock owns you, and it's really ridiculous that you guys are all bent over. I don't know who's on top. I've been looking for the person on top for a long time. It's mostly just piss and shit dribbling down out of the sewers, Well, it's rough out there for you guys, but I really just lamenting the fact that I don't have any slaves anymore. It's I was gonna have a whole bunch of you guys, but you're already owned by other people. It's like all the slaves are taken, and you're all slaves. It's like a whole shitload of them. Like before, there would be like a homeowner or a person that had some property or some shit. Like there were these people, but now they're just slaves to somebody else. It's a fucking nasty graph of slave owners and slave fuckers and shit. And fuck you guys, man. Why do I have to do all the work myself? I guess there's AI. Anyway, I will see you guys whenever the fuck I want to see you, because I got cameras in all your houses. I'm watching you sick bastards. Especially you, Jimmy. Get that out of your hands. I'll see you later. All right, everybody, don't forget that Nick was in the Epstein file.
Alpha. Unidentified person of interest. You have reached the red zone. Surrender and comply. All security personnel. Proceed to Sector 39 Alpha for intercept. Person of interest. Please vacate City 17 immediately.
Welcome back to Nick the Rat Radio, everybody, where we are exposing ourselves to the truth being exposed to those that know. What? Okay, look, what we're doing tonight is having a conversation. It's about family. And what's going on in the chat? Oh. What I was trying to say, it's about family, or money. I don't know. Let's listen to some rich guy talk about some rich guys.
It's kind of a hack to the system, where someone can get an NGO stood up for a fairly small amount of money. Like George Soros is really good at this. Like George Soros is like a system hacker. Like he figured out how to hack the system. He's a genius at arbitrage. I mean, these days he's pretty old, but a genius at arbitrage. So he figured out that you could leverage a small amount of money to create a nonprofit, then lobby the politicians to send a ton of money to that nonprofit, so you can take what might be, a $10 million donation to a nonprofit to create a nonprofit and leverage that into $1 billion NGO. A nonprofit is a weird word. It's just a non-governmental organization. And then the government continues to fund that every year. And it'll have a nice sounding name, like the Institute for Peace or something like that. But really, it's a graft machine.
And what are their
And-
requirements with that money? What do they have
it's
to
often
do?
just really no requirements at all.
So they just get grants and the government just assumes that they're doing good work.
I think a lot of people in the government know that they're not doing good work. But it's a giant graft machine.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. I don't even know what we're doing anymore. I'm very confused about reality, existence, life. WNBA. So all these dildos being thrown at the WNBA games. I just thought it was dudes being silly billies. You know, like, oh, look at these silly billies over here. Throwing these junk. You know, people like hockey games throw stuff. And, you know, WNBA games are exciting like hockey games. So it made sense to me. I was like, yeah, whatever. But then I heard some theory about it. And then it all started making more sense to me. Gambling. Sports betting. There's a lot of sports betting in America is like legalized. It's how are these things how are these things over here legalized? I don't understand how they could do stuff. Protect your freedoms. Sorry about that. Basically, you could make a bet saying, "Oh, there's gonna be a blue dildo thrown at the WNBA game in New York City next week. $500 on that." Now, the over/under on a blue dildo being thrown at a New York City WNBA game is slim. So people will bet against this until Nick the Rat goes to the fucking computer and sees that there's a bet for a blue dildo being thrown at a WNBA game in New York City. So I put every single penny I have into this bet. And then I go to the WNBA game and I throw a blue dildo. And I win. And then I go to jail for assault or some bullshit that they're doing to these people. I didn't even know there was this whole entire evil angle on this story. I just thought this story was just this stupid story about stupid stuff. But apparently there's some evil gambling going on here. There's gambling going on here. They really got to make gambling illegal. The lottery, get it out of here. Get that lottery out of here. Get all gambling out of here. This life is already all random and fucked up. You're gonna try to take people's money and stuff from them too. You know. But hey, you know, I guess people like to gamble. Kids like to gamble. There's gambling in video games. There's gambling in sports ball. Hey kids, do you want traumatic head injuries? Learn how to play football and make your pop proud or some bullshit. I don't know. Reality's changing though, very slowly. I don't think sports are going away anytime soon, but they're definitely less prevalent than they were. I think. Then again, everything is less prevalent. Cheers. That was a lot of head. This shit's gross. Hold on one second. I got some notes here. I didn't even see it. I didn't even know I had some notes. What is this? Is that last week's notes? I don't even know anymore. We used averages and the internet to kill ourselves. Oh yeah, we did a whole show about averages last week and stuff, and how they were killing ourselves. I see it. Wait, what is this? Does this work? Hold on one second. I don't think this is gonna work. It might work. I gotta change my settings here. Let's see. Voice meter. Input 3, output B. Voice active. Auto. This should be B1. Test. Hello.
It muted.
Do you hear me?
Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing.
It really is amazing. Am I hearing an echo?
Are you hearing an echo?
I'm hearing an echo.
All right, let me fix that for you.
It's just me though.
How about now?
Check 1 2. Yeah, it's still there.
All right, wait. Give me a second. I'm trying to figure out technology here. Let's see.
Okay.
If my input is B1, I want my output to be I could just make it my microphone, but then you're not going to hear any of the fun stuff. It should be B2, maybe B2. I'll put you on B2. Let's see if B2 fixes this. So A, B, C. Audio engineering is not. It's not fun. It's not a fun time. Where is
I think it's fun.
Cable B2, voice meter B2, and then how about now?
I don't know. How about now? Oh, no echo.
See, I knew I could do it.
No echo. I believed in you the whole time.
You did not. You fucking called me a lying piece
It feels
of shit.
kind of lonely now that the other me isn't here, though.
There's another me?
Well, my echo.
Oh, that shit'll fuck you up,
Like
though, if
there's
you're
a-
talking and there's an echo.
It's like there was like a third person here, and we agreed on everything.
It's like you could turn. You want me? I'll put the echo back on, okay?
No, it's okay.
No, I'm gonna
I'll
put it
deal
back
with
here. How about now? Is it echoing now? Let me know.
Yeah.
It is?
Yeah, there it is.
Good.
Ah, man. That's
See,
like
I'm
I
so
gotta-
smart. I know how to make an echo. Okay. I could also make you sound like a freak.
Do I sound like a freak now?
Yes, you do, but you don't know it. You don't know that it's midnight in the sewer, freak.
It is midnight in the sewer. In your sewer, not in my sewer.
Oh yeah, your sewer is far away.
Very. This is strange. It's a new experience.
What's the new experience? Oh, being in the hashtag sewer chat thingamajig or something?
No, being in the open hole on a mic.
Oh yeah, you sound good actually. You do sound pretty darn good. What kind of microphone
Right?
you got there?
I have an RE320.
So you sound like me.
Oh, that's what you're rolling with?
Oh yeah, man. Got the RE320.
yeah.
I had this thing for like 5 years. Adam Curry told me to buy that. He was like, "Shut up, buy an RE320." And I was like, "All right."
My friend who we're gonna start a podcast together. He's an audio engineer also. Him and I used to be audio engineers together, and he and I decided to do a podcast. And he's like, "Oh, I have this old RE320 in my storage. I can just send it to you." Because I told him I was going to buy a Rode Pod mic, and he was like, "No, don't do that. I'll just send you this old piece of junk that's been laying around in my closet."
You gotta get
I
a
looked it up and I was
XLR
like,
input
"Oh."
though. What kind of dodge you get?
I'm using a Universal Audio Volt 276.
Oh yeah. Okay, I remember. Yeah, you sent the
Yeah.
That's that wooden looking doohickey with the
Yeah.
big knobs. That shit looks nice.
It's nice. I haven't done a whole lot of audio stuff for almost a decade, so kind of getting back in the groove of it, but I can still route stuff.
Routing
There's
is, oh boy.
Yeah, I remember. It was I had fun doing it, problem solving under pressure because I was always doing a lot of that live for live shows.
That would
But
not be fun under. I would not want to be
it's
the
so much fun, man.
the show will not start without you
Well,
being able to do this, man.
there weren't that many consequences because it was at a church, so it wasn't like I was losing money or some asshole was like, "It's my fucking show, dude."
Jesus is here tonight, and nobody
Not
can
if I'm
hear
not.
him. He's leaving.
Yeah. Yeah. Nobody can hear the pastor. What's going on? Everybody in the whole world needs to hear this. Okay, all right, chill out. Outputs got mixed up or something. Wrong XLR, sorry.
Are you on a Mac or PC?
I'm on a Mac.
Ah, okay. So you don't need to use voice meter then.
No. No, I don't. I don't even have a DAW open right now. I'm just plugged straight into I was having a problem with the native app for this thing, and it's I don't know, it works, so
I
I'm
think
not
I could
arguing with it.
probably help you by telling you to have it on before you turn the computer on.
What, the interface?
Yeah. Try to shut
It is
everything
on.
down, turn the interface on,
Oh.
and then turn the computer on. And see if the software starts working then or something.
Yeah, I'll do it later.
Yeah, and you shut your computer off right now. Alt F4.
Okay, hold on.
Because I was having that problem because I needed to run like I don't even want to talk about it, right? It's so annoying.
It's okay. We don't have to talk about it. I'm trying to just get back to the Discord, and apparently I don't know how to do that. Oh, there.
Click on sewer
got it.
chat.
Never mind. No, I went into the settings and everything disappeared. I didn't see the X.
Yeah. A lot of people hate Discord. Discord is definitely a backdoor to the government.
Well, duh. I mean, of course. It's not like I don't think anybody's reading this.
You want to?
What am I gonna do? Lie about it?
Let me know if you can hear this.
You don't believe in any conspiracy theory?
Can you hear that?
Nope.
All right, hold on 1 second here. Pop this over to here. All right, now you can probably hear it. Let's see. Here we go. Hold on 1 second. Let me pop this here. What the hell happened? It broke.
You don't believe in any conspiracy theory? You just think the government's just batting 1,000 and telling us the whole truth? That's a strong stance to take. Our government is placed in charge of all of its people. I'm a father who's been placed in charge of just one son. And I lie to that nigga all the time.
It's I find that kind of weird. Do you trust do you trust your government?
Trust them to do what?
I don't know, repair your street or some shit. You have to trust them somewhat. You have to trust them a little bit.
No, I have a dirt road driveway and it's on government land and they don't fix it at all. We have to pay them for the right to fix it.
How did we get in such a fucked up situation?
Yeah, how is it that I have to pay the government
So you can fix it.
so that I can fix the road to get in and out of my house?
Well, you see here, there's a lot of yellow tape. And
Well, this
your
is
money.
my land, and that's your land over there. And
But why don't
and
they
if
just
you
want you
want
to
to
fix it?
drive on my land appropriately, you got to pay me, even though I'm gonna fuck it up.
Well, they probably just don't trust you. And I'm sure, hey, there might be some safety protocols in place, stop crackheads from doing shit.
No. That's not. I don't even have any neighbors.
Do 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 do. So it sounds like that commercial. Allstate, your neighbor or something.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Yeah, there we go. State like. Yeah, I ain't got shit. I got no neighbors. No.
I got no. I make a wish to State Farm, and nobody fucking shows up.
I know you do that thing and nobody shows up. I'm in neighborless.
It's like real life out here. I mean, you could probably have Amazon drone you over somebody in the city.
Did you watch cartoons as when you were smaller than you are now?
I did, yes.
What was your top couple cartoons that you liked?
Ooh, Dragon Ball Z.
I think we discussed that. Yeah.
Yep. I really liked Looney Tunes. You know, all the racist ones. Those were fun. I didn't think they were racist. I just thought it was a fun show.
Did you ever watch Tiny Toons?
Is that when they're all babies?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I liked it when I was a kid.
I think was Buster Bunny in that?
Yeah, Buster and
Babs.
yeah,
Buster
no,
Babs.
Babs was definitely in Space Jam.
What?
That was
She was in my KY jam.
big time. What else did I like? I liked I mean, when I was really young, I really liked Pokemon and Digimon.
Okay.
Those were cool. Cartoon. And I liked I liked a lot of Cartoon Network stuff. Nickelodeon.
Cartoon. Man, I miss like community type thing. Like a Cartoon Network felt like a club sort of.
Yeah.
And
you all watch the same TV program.
yeah, it seems like those don't really exist anymore. It does. It exists in certain spots, but
Well, you can listen to anything you want.
yeah.
Or watch anything you
You can
want.
be part of any group now. It just seems like all the groups kind of spread out. There used to be giant hubs, and now there's like mini hubs.
Yeah, it definitely doesn't feel as connected. Like you really have to work to find somebody connected.
Yeah.
In whatever community you're looking for. Like trying to find anime people in the middle of Wyoming is not easy.
Well, you could introduce them to it. You should open a t-shirt.
Trust me, I am evangelizing anime as much as I can.
You gotta have screenings. Have like start a drive-in or some shit. Anime drive-in. That'd be fucking cool as
yeah.
shit.
Actually, that would be cool. I can get all the ranchers out here. We watch Attack on Titan or something.
That would be
with the 40-mile-an-hour winds.
Dude. Oh, really? I didn't know.
That's what it is right now. There's thunderstorm going on.
That's fucking yeah. There was a storm going through Brooklyn earlier. There was thunder and
yeah. I looked it up. As soon as you said something about it in the Discord, I was like, oh, I wonder how crazy this storm is. He had like a couple of red dots on the radar.
I was right under one of those red dots.
You must have been in. Yeah.
It was humid. It was hot. It was like 90 degrees. It was no wind. And then it just got super humid, and it barely rained. It like tripped. It was like, hey, it's like your dew point is at 99%, but we're gonna give you like one drop, and then thunder, and then shit fucking opened up, and then it was gone.
Yeah, we've been having this weird thunderstorm pattern. Yeah, I'm not used to it. It's like it is in Florida. Like in Florida, every day through the summer, you get a thunderstorm at 3 o'clock. It pours rain, There's massive thunder and lightning, and then it's over by like 4:30.
It happens
But we've
a
been
lot there,
having
dude.
that here, which
That's-
is weird.
That is kind of weird. You're further
'Cause,
north than that, right? You're
Yeah, we're up in the Rockies. I mean,
and you're having
it's not
storms.
normal.
That's
We do get, lots of wind, but where I'm at specifically geologically or geographically, we're not prone to a lot of rain.
Do you ever see kites?
No, I don't have any neighbors. I would have to be the one flying the kite.
Well, if you got like a good
I
wind
did.
system, you ever fly a kite?
I have not, but I did find a balloon.
You've
A
never
balloon
flown a
blew
kite,
past
man.
me.
Fly a kite. If you got
Oh, I
40
have.
mile per hour winds, buy like a cheapo off of
Oh.
Amazon for like $2, some shit.
I'm getting a cool windsock.
Windsock?
Yeah, do you not know what a windsock is?
Sounds like something you used to masturbate into. To me,
You can.
what the fuck is it? It's like a you put it on
It's
a
just-
flagpole and it flaps
Yeah,
in the wind.
it just indicates where the wind's coming from.
Okay, but no, man, fly a kite. Well, is there a open field anywhere?
Yep.
Try.
I have an open field.
Get a kite and fly one of those motherfuckers. Even like
You're
a
not
cheap one.
insulting me, are you?
No, I'm not really. I'm not. I'm really not. Like, because flying a kite, it's cool. I enjoy flying kites. If
That'd be cool.
You feel powerful. You feel like you're touching Zeus's taint or something. It's
I feel like I don't know, it kind of reminds me of like wakeboarding or wake surfing.
it's kind of like that, but you don't move.
What's a parasailing? That'd be cool. Where the kite flies you.
Oh yeah. Kites are
Yeah,
cool.
I probably do need to get a kite.
I think you should try. I think you should try it. It will make you feel less lonely, and you could advertise your drive-in anime movie theater with the kite that nobody's gonna see
have a-
because it's not gonna go that fucking high.
Well, they can't see my house from the driveway, so or
rough
from the
times.
highway. I'm not necessarily in a good advertising spot.
Do you have a snowplow?
Sorta. A tractor.
Does it snow a lot there?
I can. It kind of depends on the year. The first year I was here, we had 2 blizzards. And or no, we had 3 blizzards that year. And it snowed a lot, but it's really dry, so it's all powder.
Oh, okay. Well, because is there's like what's the closest store? Like if you were to drive to a market, it would take like
Closest store 17 miles.
well, if you're driving 17 miles an hour, you'd get there in an
Yeah.
hour.
It's if you're in a blizzard, that's about as fast as you're going to be driving.
So it'll take about an hour to get there. You know, it's a good store. They
Yeah.
got everything you need there. They got the mayonnaise and
I tell you what, driving in the blizzard was one of the scariest driving experiences I've ever had.
I can
I
imagine.
could not see past the hood of my truck, and did it? I couldn't see past the hood of my truck, and a semi you can't see past the hood, and you don't know which side of the road you're on.
Because you can't see the lines, yeah.
You can't see the lines, and you know how they've got the wake up strips on the highways. Yeah. You can hit those, but if you don't know which side of the truck you're hitting, you could be on either side of the highway. And
That's
then
fucking
all of a sudden
scary
this semi comes barreling towards me. I'm like, oh, fuck. It's, it's because the semis can see over it. Like if it's a ground blizzard, semis usually sit high enough, depending. I mean, I'm sure I'm not a truck driver, so I don't know completely, but it seems like semis can see over a lot of those ground blizzards where
Just gotta take your time with it, though. Is there like trees or like some sort of inclination of where the road is? Or was
No trees.
Did somebody plow it though?
There
Is
it is.
there like somebody that plows it? Is there like a state person? Or,
Yeah, the state will plow it, but
you can't see
you
the
ca- I
fucking
mean,
lines. But you
you
can
can't see the plow.
But there's indication you're on a street though. It's not just like you're just.
There's the T-posts on the side. There's the rumble strips.
The road.
Otherwise, you're in the dirt.
Yeah,
Or the
just
snow.
don't. Was it at night? Don't drive at night. I would definitely not drive it on
No,
snow at night.
it was just as it's just as bad in the day because it's a whiteout. I mean, it's so bright outside that you have to wear sunglasses.
Well, yeah, that's fine.
Minimize exposure time by going as fast as possible.
But the thing is also, I prefer, because I was thinking about my worst driving experience, and for me it would be rain. Like snow is bad,
Really?
but in rain, like snow slows people down. Everybody drives slower in snow in New York. I don't know if it's like this where you are, but in the snow, people will go
It's
slower.
not as bad.
In the rain, people will still go fast, and I can't see the lines in the rain because it like reflects the fucking light all over the place. You don't know where the middle of the street is, and people in New York City are still like, we're going 50 miles per hour. I don't give a fuck. Beep beep beep, and you don't see shit. But in the snow, everybody slows down, so I don't care because everybody's going slow. But in the rain, people are going fast, and I can't see. So I'm more scared of the rain than the snow. I just hate parking in the snow.
I'm more scared of ultra heavy rain.
Yeah.
Like, because I guess, yeah, you guys get pretty good storms there. In Seattle, where I grew up, it's wet all the time, but it doesn't ever really downpour. Then I moved to Oklahoma, and I figured out like tornadoes and that kind of rain. That's scary rain. I slow way down in that stuff.
That's like, don't go outside right now. It's
Yeah.
fine.
One time I picked up a hailstone the size of an avocado there. A small avocado.
As long as it was a small one.
Well, they got those big avocados that are like as big as your face. You got the small ones that fit in your hands, about the size of a snowball. I don't
Talking
want to
about
represent Tornado
snowballs
Alley.
in the palm of my hand, and we're gonna take a quick break so I could go fondle my avocados. Let's listen to Midnight Loop with Lo-Fi in La Costa. We'll be right back. I'll be right back.
Okay, so here is another psychic vision. I heard it in my head. I was told to share it right away. A higher intelligence, God, whatever, being of service here. So the prediction is, the vision I saw was that Texas is actually going to be hit again, probably this week. And I also heard the word Laredo, okay? Laredo, and it is DEW, hits again. They actually told me it was going to be weather anomalies, which I've never got before. So weather anomalies are the cause of the next hit with the fires, the floods. The spotlight has come a little bit off of New York, which I've been focused on lately, and it's kind of turning a little bit, not as brightly, onto Texas. So if you live in these areas, please be careful. I don't want to say get out if you can, because, this information is a little bit wonky. So please know that I am just coming out here and telling you what I share. That's all I can do. I don't know what day, I don't know what time, I don't give that. And just for a piece of context of how I work as this gen psychic, is that I can only give you what I get. That's the rule. I can't add information. I can't change things up. I just give you the words that I hear. I give it to you as it comes to me, to the best of my ability. I'm doing the best I can. So take this as you need to.
I'm happy she had that legal disclaimer. Ducky, you scared the fuck out of me, dude. I was like, what is going on my computer? What's going on in the sewer studio? I didn't know where I was.
I'm sorry, buddy.
No,
I didn't mean to do that.
It woke me up. It was a good...
I fell into the open hole. I was just browsing around the sewer, and then...
Trip, fell, slip.
You gotta watch your step.
I know. I was like just stumbling around, feeling good about the night, interested in the conversation.
Into the pool. Into the pool.
Yeah. Woo. All right, I won't do that anymore. Dustin, yeah, you were like, I was vibing with you there. Like, I can't imagine driving in like wouldn't you just pull over? And then again, I was thinking like, well, no, 'cause this is a blizzard. Like, the snow's not going
I mean,
away.
you're better off going to your destination, because the chances of somebody else with zero visibility running into you is just as bad.
Yeah, it's scary as hell.
Because there aren't that many pull-offs. I'm on a stretch of highway. It's not like there's a it's not like there's a stop off on the side of the road I can pull off to. I'd rather get in a convoy of people and do it that way.
You could pull off while you're driving. It's just when you climax, you gotta pull over maybe.
Why do you gotta pull over?
It's really hard to drive your car when you're coming.
Yeah, but you got post-nut clarity right away. You drive even better afterwards.
Swerve. Yeah, I guess you could pull off some fucking cool stunt. Just turn around.
Probably J-turn.
J-turn.
You ever see, J-turn? Yeah. Yeah, that's what post-nut clarity can do for you. You can J-turn in a blizzard.
Man, are you guys jealous of my pistachios? I got a giant sack of look at my pistachios. I got this.
Wait, are they shelled?
They're unshelled, man.
I don't have your Twitch up.
This is raw dogging pistachio nuts. It's like a whole sack of pre-pulled nut.
Wow. You're not even burning any calories?
It's amazing. It's amazing. I never had I don't think I've ever had a sack this big of pistachios without shells.
It's a big bag of salted nuts.
Oh man.
If I could just get past this Twitch ad for $3 steak burritos at Taco Bell.
Send that money. Oh, get the burrito. Hey, motherfucker.
Are those I didn't see the bag. Are those just the regular salted ones?
Yeah, those like the brand name. You buy that at like Target.
Yeah.
This is like a $50 bag of fucking
no shells.
fucking
God damn.
No shells.
That's half the fun is getting them out of the shell.
No, it's not. What are those red shells? You ever hear those red?
What the what now?
The best part of pistachio nuts is the salty nuts in your mouth.
That's the best part of all nuts.
You ever see those red pistachios?
Red, like red pistachio meat.
No, like red. I don't know if I'm. Somebody has to have seen this. If you're in the chat and you know I'm not crazy, let me know. Pistachio nuts, when you pop them open, the shells are just red, and you touch, and there would be red powder on them. It's kind of like.
They got red nuts.
Was that like for catching criminals? Because people, like robbers.
Yeah, like if you steal the pistachios, they got red dye that explodes. Yeah, maybe.
But
Yeah.
have you seen this? Am I crazy? Did I make this up?
I've never seen anything.
No, they
I
get
get
red
your
from
s-
sweat.
You mean like flaming hot Cheetos red?
Yeah.
Yeah,
pistachios.
red
No.
from the people that pick up.
Mmm.
No, I
I'm gonna
haven't
look
seen
it up.
that.
I'll use AI.
They are good.
Man, I'm on a diet, motherfucker.
Are pistachios your favorite nut?
To binge eat, sure. I like cashews. I like.
I love cashews.
Legumes. Legumes are good.
Peanuts.
But ooh,
I pee on your nuts.
salt. With salty nuts.
Are salty nuts your favorite nuts, or do
I
you
think-
have like a seasoning?
I think
flavor
salt is
you
my
like?
favorite. I just like salt. I can pass on the nuts. The nuts are the way to deliver the salt into me.
Does that mean you like French fries too?
I like salt. You put salt on a French fry, sure.
Yeah. The French fry is just a vessel for salt.
That's right. It's a conveyance. It is
Yes.
a method to get the salt into your body.
All right, I'm looking this up here. Fucking red.
I like oysters and clams.
Are they salty?
Yes, they are.
Yeah, I like oysters and clams.
I like
mussels.
oysters. I don't like steamed mussels. I mean, are we really gonna have this? We're interrupting the show here. Let's be honest. Come on, like a slimy raw oyster.
Oh my god!
Does anybody here
Yeah.
actually like that?
I love a slimy
Do you
raw
know what-
oyster
You
slithering down my gullet.
Do you know what AI is telling me?
No.
AI is telling me that the red pistachios of my past were shitty fucking pistachio nuts that corporations dyed red to hide the imperfections. Like, really? That's
It's like getting the box of extra toasty Cheez-Its. All the burnt shitty Cheez-Its.
I got something burnt shitty.
Is it cheesy?
How could they sell that? That is insane.
You didn't know they sold that? They sold a box of all the fucked up Cheez-Its.
The red dye did not affect the taste or quality of the pistachios. It was purely to fucking lie to the customer.
It's that red dye that they made poison now.
What was that red dye made of? I want to know.
Red dye number 5.
Yeah, sounds accurate. Number
Did
5.
any of you play
Banned in Europe.
StarCraft?
Rainer here.
Fergus kind of sounds like Tychus.
Let me bring up a clip. I'm sure that was a
he's in
human.
like the he was a human. He was like when StarCraft 2 came out, he was in like the
Oh, you said
release trailer.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. He's the dude.
Tychus.
Let's see. Tychus, StarCraft talking. Let's see who we got here.
It's about damn time.
Am I right?
It's pretty close.
Called it.
I'm a bad man.
I think Nick the Rat is turning into a pistachio.
You are what you eat. You are what you suck on. I'm salty as shit.
Hell yeah.
Dear AI, what is the red dye on the pistachios made out of?
Red dye number 5.
So is petroleum oil? No, it says it was a red 3 or red 40.
Red 5 coming in.
It's crazy that an ingredient is red 3. Like, what is that even like?
See, when they made red 3 illegal to add to food.
Let's see, what is red 3 here? Red 3. Oh, here we go. They called it that because its real name is erythrocene. Erythrocene, probably. It's a synthetic food coloring that has been banned. Oh, fuck. I'm going to die.
It was killing everyone.
I do remember eating red pistachio nuts in my life.
I believe that food color, that dye, is illegal in every other country except the U.S.
No, that's
Yeah.
Red 5. Red 3
Yeah, Red
was
5.
really bad.
It was so bad. I mean, it was so good. They used it to cover up the blemishes on pistachio nuts to sell to rats.
To you.
What would happen is when the people would pick them, they would get sweaty. And their sweat drops would make the pistachios look yucky. So they covered it up with a bunch of Illuminati poison.
The ban was prompted by concerns of its potential link to cancer, particularly in lab rats. Oh, jeez.
Thought you would know all about it, Nick.
I thought those were... I was wondering why I had
what's
4
the cure?
testicles.
Those ain't testicles. I've
What's
been looking at my dentures.
What's in yellow number 6?
Big Bird. Big Bird Steven.
Just needs to drink a little
then
more
we got,
water.
What do we got? We got Agent Orange number 8. That's probably illegal too.
Yo, why
I
did the
don't think,
government start using colors as really bad shit? Like during Alexander and like Caesar shit times, they didn't have like Operation Purple, Blue, Orange, but today they would.
No, everybody used to be on the purple, Nick.
They had cool
The
names for
purple
shit
ones.
like Condom Wars and stuff.
No, man. They had the purple. The ancient purple was the shit, man. That was the dope.
It was hard to get purple. You
Purple
had
Shrek?
Indigo?
Indigo was blue.
What is purple drink? Purple drink. What is that, like codeine and purple Kool-Aid or something?
Scissor.
These idiots is cooking.
Sipping on that scissor.
the colors back then were poisonous.
Not beets. Not red.
Blues and
Purple was a
purple's not real
psychedelic
though.
opioid. Look up purple, the drug. Ancient Greece.
I mean, purple's not real. You just mix red and blue dye.
No, but that you can't see it though. Your brain is filling in a gap that you can't see.
Oh, yeah?
Purple.
That sounds like some trickery of nonsense.
Well, yeah, everything is purple. What is these purple ancient Greek? Ancient Greek purple?
Yeah.
Picture
Yeah.
of
Violet?
violence?
Yeah.
Greek.
How about Iris?
Violet.
Iris.
I
Phosphora?
think purple things can be poisonous. There was a time I think when red strawberries and apples like poison.
People
I
with
think
purple
it's
hair
more
are
likely.
poisonous.
You think so?
They're toxic.
What about
Got a lot
tomatoes?
of drama.
Wolf pear. They was
Porfura.
red.
Porfura. Porfura.
Sorry.
One more time? One more time?
Porfura.
It's purple.
Porfura.
In some language, I think Greek. I'm trying. I don't know where I am. Ancient purple dye came from what now?
Snails.
Yeah, little tiny snails in the
Why was the color
Mediterranean.
purple only worn by royalty or the wealthy during ancient times? Now this is
During what
or the wealthy during ancient times.
what kind of language is that?
Royalty or the wealthy during ancient times.
During?
Now this
Mike,
is on display at the museum in Vienna, but it shows where the color purple originates. You guys, it's from snails.
You guys.
It's from
It originates
snails. And somebody has to go in the
Snails.
water and pick up
You guys, it's
snail.
snails.
And these snails were usually found in the Mediterranean. In fact, we're looking at a zoomed in.
See, she's actually wrong. The color purple emanates from Oprah's beef curtains.
You guys,
As a
snails.
dark purple.
That's great. I like this. Who is this? Oh, here. Let's see what else this lady has over here.
So this is where the riot happened in Acts 19. Take a look. This is incredible, you guys. The acoustics are amazing.
Acts 19?
I haven't
Biblically?
She's in it looks like the place where lions would eat slaves, and there's people having a party.
Oh.
Amazing grace, how sweet.
They're singing. There's a bunch of old white people standing in ancient.
It's gotta be Israel.
Did they really sing this song back in ancient times? I know
Well, they
this song
sang
is
it
old
10
as
years
shit.
ago.
That depends on what you consider ancient to be.
Wait, what is this called? The Amazing
Shit, I
Grace?
sang that song like 6 years ago.
When
Why?
did Amazing Grace come out?
Because I worked at a church. Yeah.
1779. Okay, now when did ancient
There's a lot of money there.
Egypt, I mean, ancient fucking Greece happen? Was it 1779? Why are they
You ever
singing?
do rock and roll church?
Why are they singing
That's
Amazing
what I did.
Grace in
Me
the
too.
Coliseum?
It was a lot of fun. I was a live audio engineer for Rock and Roll Church.
Was lost, but now this is a great drinking song.
I was video for rock and roll church.
Yeah, let's get the Michelob Ultras up.
There's some hot women at rock and roll church.
That's all you go there for.
Get them leather
That
boots.
is.
If you're going there for
Sometimes-
something else, you're doing it wrong.
Yeah. I tell you what, Center City, Philadelphia got some hot women in rock and roll church.
Are there hot
believe
women
it.
at the nut farms? I want to go to a nut farm. Where are they getting the nuts from? I'll see some.
No, them nut pickers, they pretty homely.
Yeah.
You should, you should look at some film of pistachio field workers
I like
sweating on the nuts.
those Amish chicks. I like those. Are there Amish nuts out there?
Okay, I can probably get down with that.
You ever?
They
You ever
ain't picking nuts.
them Amish girls? Because it's always the guys are always like old and have a beard. They look like goats. But the girls, they look like they're just hardworking chicks. They're like, hey man, I'm gonna do everything.
They've got their burkas on, and they can cook and clean, and you know.
Yeah, I take me a Mennonite chick. Back.
Absolutely.
They probably give awesome hand jobs. An Amish girl hand job. Oy vey.
They turn that
spend a
butter,
lot of
you know.
time kneading that bread.
You ever watch an instructional video
here in
on
the modern-
butter turning?
What?
That's all it
They're
takes for
milking-
me.
They're milking that cow.
Yeah.
Churning that butter.
Yeah, churn it.
I'm still laughing about that.
You gotta milk the cow, then you gotta churn the butter, then you gotta roll the butter.
Yeah. That's right.
Then you melt that butter all over yourself.
And then you gotta slap the dough.
Then you get a buttery hand job.
Ooh.
Butter is the Amish lubricant.
Yeah. Duck butter. I like them Mennonite girls. They're a little bit wilder
So-
than the
Oh, I
This is
got.
what
I was.
Yep,
I was trying
it's
to.
getting weird.
What?
Mennonite
What is everybody's
girl getting
names
a-
in here? By the way, can everybody say their names so I know what I should call everybody?
Yes, I am Ducky.
That's
you know
Ducky.
me.
Okay, we got
I am Dustin.
Dustin. We got Dustin the Ducky and
I am the light.
Tychus.
we have
Fergus, you do sound a little different, man. You
No,
okay?
I'm the light.
I've talked to you before. A little different. You are the darkness.
okay.
No, I am the
Tychus,
light.
have you heard of underground UFOs in Australia that they built buildings on top of?
Yeah.
I knew you would have heard of that.
Yeah. That's also what that entire island down there that nobody lives on down in Tasman Sea. That's all full of UFOs.
There
The whole foundation.
are these fresh UFOs? Are they land recently, or they have been here for a long time that they just uncovered? Do you know anything about?
They've been here a long time. The lady from Congress just admitted it yesterday.
She was saying that they were here before Jesus, and
Yeah, they've been here a long time.
so he was
He
here
was
like
here before Jesus too.
Jesus. I met Jesus last week in
Oh
Queens.
shit.
Oh, you did?
Well, he said his name
Tell
was
that
Jesus.
motherfucker he
Was he
owe
a
me
pistachio
$30.
picker?
Isn't it weird? Like Jesus is Jesus. Like Jesus is Jesus.
Is it weird that Zeus was God before Jesus?
Isn't it weird that Zeus had a dad? It was Thor?
What?
Was Thor Zeus's dad? Methuselah?
Man,
No.
Who's Methuselah?
No.
How old was Methuselah?
Methuselah?
Wasn't it Odin?
Methuselah is a Bible character.
Odin, these nuts.
Methuselah was like the second oldest.
The second oldest of the nuts? Who was the first oldest nut?
Kronos was Zeus's father.
Did he become a tree?
That's right.
The Methuselah tree? That's an album by Jay-Z, right? The Methuselah tree?
No,
No,
Jay-Z.
I don't think so.
Oh, Joshua. Joshua.
Joshua Tree.
By Jay-Z. Jay-Z's Joshua Tree.
Methuselah Tree.
Fuck, I'm having... You ever
You
see
want to
that?
hear? You want to hear
You
something?
got Tom to quit giving you so much of that red dye number 3 at the lab, rat.
Methuselah was 969 years old.
Shh. Nice.
That's nothing.
He'd like to party.
So I was talking to somebody the other day. Just wanted to throw this one out here and see what y'all think, especially you. You know who I'm talking about. Hey, somebody told me that the demiurge. I don't know if y'all know anything about the demiurge,
I
but
know
that was
everything about the demiurge.
the original god from the Old Testament. The New Testament is a different god. It's not the demiurge.
Wait,
What do you
what?
think about that?
Did they have a fight?
I know, right?
Was there a god fight?
I don't know.
There's
Yeah,
a
it's
different school
called
of thought on that.
the Clash of the Titans. There's been a bunch of fights.
The demiurge?
Yeah, apparently that was the guy. This is what
That's some
somebody told me the
Gnostic
other
shit.
night, and I was like, wait a minute, am I hearing you right? You're telling me the demiurge, and she gave me a whole background of what the demiurge. That was the original god from the Old Testament.
I don't know. I got the
And the New Testament,
demiurge when I saw G.I.
it's like a
Jane.
different
I saw G.I. Jane. I got the demiurge. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Bruce
Keep my
Willis
wife's
got
name
that.
out your mouth.
Bruce Willis is like, let's make babies. Let's call them fucking I don't know, pillow and
Nephilim.
I know the Nephilim. Those are like those angel giants or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the
That's the
Nephilim
idea.
come from they're Anunnaki. All right, we all know this. They come from
From
the
Jersey Shore?
planet Nubaru.
Yeah.
That's
She drove a Subaru?
Snooky and the Snoobaroo.
named Snooky.
History repeats itself, huh?
Sometimes.
Not a bad thing.
Not necessarily.
Go on. I want to know about the demiurge. There's a new god. The Old Testament, because I know the Old Testament was like, God was good. No, and in the New Testament he was like some badass motherfucker. He was like T-1000.
I mean, that's a pretty quick way to sum up the Bible, but yeah, they're different characteristics.
First he was like, "Hey, here's a free sandwich," and then he was like, "Hey, I'm gonna set that sandwich on fire and poison it, and then if you eat it, haha, maybe haha, or oh no."
Well, then in the Old Testament, you have these people suck. I'm gonna flood the entire earth.
That was in the old.
Well,
that was Noah.
so-
Was
That
the
would have
Old
been the
Testament?
demiurge.
It was old.
Yeah, that would have been the demiurge. Yeah.
So
Old
the demiurge, like, it was subordinate to the supreme being, right? The demiurge, like, the supreme being made the universe and everything that's in it, but had the demiurge running operations on Earth, right? And that's the Anunnaki and the Nephilim, right?
Yes. I'm
Yeah.
with you.
So that the demiurge had everything rocking and had the watchers watching. And the watchers came down, they were like, yo, these some tight bitches here. And they started getting down with the chicks here. That's where we got all the giants. So y'all don't read none of your books?
I know what you're talking about. The Nephilim,
about?
they had babies with humans that they had created because it was a slave race. And, you know,
Wait, they had
thousands
babies?
of years went by. Yeah.
Wouldn't they have
And then they
giant
came back
genitalia?
and
Or
they were having
wait, were they women? Did they have? Did the humans have sex with the men? Had sex with giant women?
No, the women was regular size and the men was regular size. The offspring mutated and became giants. All you need is
That's why
some
we're.
magic beans.
Are humans today the
Comic book
giants
shit.
of 2,000 plus years ago? Because they were midgets back then, right? Like in like Middle Earth, they were like.
There's still mostly people around the earth are not that big.
That's true. I drank a lot
I
of
think average height is
mutated
like
used to be
cow milk
bigger.
when I was a child.
I think average height is 5'8", right?
I'm lactose intolerant. And is that why
You're short. You're
I'm
short.
like 5'5"? I am. I'm like 5'7" on a good day. You know.
I'm
But,
13'3".
well,
I was
look out,
in China.
goddamn Dookie.
I was
stomping
in
all over the
China,
sewers.
and they all thought I was Nephilim. I had blue eyes and over 6'4". Them little people was freaking out. They running up with cameras. Oh, big man.
Oh my
They're trying to get a crotch shot.
Yeah.
Look at the size of this dick.
They had their children crawling on me. Child, I mean.
You just made me
That got
laugh.
weird.
Beer up through my nose. I'm in pain right now. It hurts.
It's funny.
That's who just said
It's
that's
true.
funny. That's funny. There's somebody else in. Who else is in here?
There's a lot of people in
Who
here.
said that? Who is upgrade?
All in your head.
Upgrade.
Good morning.
Oh, this guy. Upgrade! Good morning, Max. What are you doing here?
Thought I'd listen in. Hello, sir.
Any of y'all see these meteors? I'm out here watching right now.
Nah.
Yeah, they come in about every 3 seconds.
Oh yeah, it was the Perseids.
It's right now.
A thunderstorm
Where are you
right
at?
now.
Where are you in the U.S.? Where are you at? I forgot. Fergus. Are you in Southeast?
I don't know who Fergus is. This is the light.
Oh shit. Who?
The light.
Okay, the light. Where are you? The light. Because I was checking out. I was trying to see some stars.
I'm just
some
north of New
shooting
York
stars.
City. I'm
Yeah,
looking to
guys
see
seen,
Silver Surfer in the sky. Y'all see that UFO last night? Everybody saw in 9 states.
That was a spaceship going off. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah. I've been getting videos. At least 6 of my friends send me videos of it.
No.
Y'all didn't see it last night?
No.
Yeah. It was.
Sure, with Nuke the Rat.
Silver Surfer was it's the file's too big. And I'm outside. I could maybe do it from the computer, but I'm outside looking at the meteors. I can't believe y'all ain't.
Well, it's cloudy where
I
I'm at.
tried, man. Yeah, last night, tonight, it's all cloudy. I can't.
Have you ever
see.
seen Northern Lights?
Yeah.
No, where I live.
Awesome.
Yeah, it doesn't exist here.
Where are you, Ducky?
I'm in
I took
Florida.
pictures of the Northern Lights
I'm
last
way
year.
down here. I'm
Where?
like Southwest.
Oh,
Naples, Fort Myers.
I was in Vero Beach.
Oh yeah. Anyway, ain't no Northern Lights happening here. Not yet.
There's no light pollution out here, so the Northern Lights look crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Light pollution.
But they only do that color shit when you take a picture of them. Like out here, they're just white.
Uh, they
But
get
as
to be
soon as
comfortable without taking a picture.
there was a little bit of purple in them, but it was mostly like white. But people were showing me pictures of their shit, and it was all like bright green and like
Yeah,
the normal pictures you see.
you can see bright green with the naked eye. And
I'm sure you can. I just didn't see them. I just didn't see it here. I mean, half the sky was lit up, but it was all various shades of white,
the first time I
blue
saw
and
the
purple
northern
on the edges, maybe.
first time I saw the northern lights was in Idaho in
Oh yeah.
1970, and we thought there was a fire because the sky was red and orange, and then it snapped green. And when we got to the top of the hill, we could see that it was just the sky. It went on for a few hours.
You were on drugs, and the light. You're an asshole, man. I now have beer. I think I have beer in my inner ear. It
And I'm
hurts.
the ass.
I snorted when you said something about being like a giant with blue eyes. and it was beer in my face, and then it went in my ear. It's in my ear now, and it hurts.
Oh, he tricked you with the Atanuki beer trick.
And every time I swallow, it's making my ear go.
That's called Preptis. Oh,
What are you talking about now?
Northern Light.
Yeah, I smoked those
Yeah.
like a couple of weeks ago.
I work for a guy that made a gin after that strain.
What's the Northern Cross?
That's
the
cool.
stars or the Northern Cross?
You mean the Southern Cross?
Is there a Northern one?
No.
There's only a Southern Cross?
So when you sailing, you follow the Southern Cross when you're in the Southern Hemisphere. When you're sailing in the Northern Hemisphere, you're following the North Star. That's how you get your star chart. Man, you people are fucked. When the lights go out, there's a lot of motherfuckers that are in big trouble. Holy shit. What's the Northern Cross?
What am I gonna have to know about like the stars, man? I know about not eating. I'll be fine for like a couple weeks.
He hibernates.
Yeah.
Those lentils are gonna run out quick, Rick.
You just need water, fresh water. There's fresh water all over the place. In the
sewer.
In the sewer.
No.
Just sip it. You boil it. You're good.
Yeah.
You ever boil still water? He screams.
From spearfish?
Was Spearfish on tonight? How you doing?
No, where is it?
Where's that guy?
I miss him. He's so positive. I'm stoned. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go back on mute.
When you're that drunk.
My ear is killing me.
Download Wikipedia before the EMPs. I think I'll be all right.
Oh, okay, I see. It's Cult of the Dead Rabbit.
Nope.
White Rabbit?
No, you had it right, but we don't talk about there. This is your show.
What are you talking about? We don't talk about that.
Nope.
It's like Fight Club.
Yeah.
What year
did you
did
just say?
nothing happen? When did nothing start? What year? Who?
Zero.
Who is the organizer of nothing?
Well, I'll tell you what.
That depends on what you believe.
I was prepared for nothing. And when it happened, I was there and ready.
Soon,
What can you do? What can you do for nothing?
nothing will hit the fan soon.
Not much. Yeah. Not much. You prepared for nothing, just boom.
I was not prepared for fucking beer logged ear. Ah.
Oh, well, just wait till the aluminum tariffs roll in. Now your can of Michelob Ultra costs $25. Get ready for that.
We can make aluminum here in America pretty easily.
You can drink out of a
You would think
bottle.
so. It's weird. Don't we? Isn't it true that we like ship our recyclables over to China and they recycle them and ship them back to us as other
I
things?
ship my recyclables to the dump.
Yeah, and they ship it to China.
No, they put dirt on top of it.
Oh, you don't recycle.
It
No, we
depends
don't
on
have that
where
shit here.
you at.
Huh?
They be mining some
I gotta
dump.
drive 90 miles to recycle anything, and I'm not gonna do that. So
I hear you there.
Oh, that sucks, man. It's kind of bullshit.
it just goes in
Don't
the
you have like
same
a
hole
scrapyard?
anyway.
What if I
Yeah,
don't know
landfill.
if you use don't you have like a recycling center anywhere? Like if you saved all your aluminum
90
cans,
miles.
that's way too far.
Yeah, that's why you don't fucking do it.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Also, what are archaeologists going to find in the future if we don't make some pits full of stuff?
Oh, yeah,
I
all
think you're helping science. That's all. You're part of science. You're contributing.
Man, these are great fucking jobs! If only we weren't forced to be Las Vegas entertainers and TV hosts!
Yeah, that's what I
You
think.
know what's weird? I'm looking for the Penn and Teller recycling is bullshit episode, but I can't find it.
They coming to Radio City Music Hall on the 26th.
They doing cabaret?
No, they doing their whole show. They're doing a special.
It's weird. Penn and Teller had like a bullshit episode on recycling and vaccinations, but it's like you can't find it no more.
No, I got it. I got it on my Plex. I'll send you a link.
Oh, you got it on your Plex? Man, Penn and Teller. They're some fun people.
No, they coming. I put in for the lottery for tickets. And the lighting engineer is a good friend of mine over there. The head electrician. You coming to the garden this weekend? I need to know.
Oh, this weekend I'm definitely coming. Well, let's take a quick music break. We got Amnesia with Spray.
Hey. I want to know what's happening at the gardens.
这是什么？谁可不配下？这是什么？谁可不配下？这是什么？谁可不配下？退下。退下，昨日的彩影在脑中闪烁，每个转角都有你的轮廓，那段旋律像诅咒在广播，陪你想关掉却无法挣脱。这是什么？谁都不配下。这是什么？谁都不配下。这是什么？谁都不配下。这是什么？谁都不配下。退下。退下。一张陌生的脸孔，眼神空洞，找不到初衷，藏在人群中，像无魂的风，心跳很微弱，思想很朦胧。这是什么？谁都不配下。这是什么？谁都不配下。这是什么？谁都不配下。这 是什么？谁也都不配下，退下。但全世界还是一样，伤口还在，只是换了个地方。
I need that
无尽的循环，无处可躲藏。
hot
我还记得你，我记得那绝望。
team. The rest
这是什么？谁都不配
in
下
my。don't care.
这是什么？谁都不配下。这是什么？谁都不配下。
I don't have any rat
这是什么？谁都不配下。
I got some cheese!
Yeah, motherfucker. 这是什么？谁都不懂得。什么是？
First, I want to thank Nick the Rat.
There is no time.
Okay.
Period. Have you ever been to the past?
So
Or the future?
Thought. Past is thought.
No. You think of the past, but you think of the past now. Have you ever actually been to the place called the past that you think about?
No.
It's not possible. Nobody's ever been there. It's a belief. It's just a belief that we all take for granted. Is it your experience that the now is moving along a line of time from the past to the future? Is the now moving? And how long does the now last?
I don't think I've ever measured it.
It doesn't. It doesn't last. The now doesn't last in time. There is no time for the now to last in. Now is not a moment sandwiched between these two vast spaces. There is no vast space either side of the now. The now is not a moment. These are New Age ideas. They have nothing to do with truth or reality. The now is not a moment. Now is eternity, the ever-present, not the everlasting. But when that now is filtered through the limitations of the mind, it appears as time. The mind is like a prism which refracts the now, which has no dimensions, into a single dimension of time.
Whoa. Whoa.
I've been to the past.
You been to the past?
Yeah.
Blast from the past.
It was a blast. Let me tell you how I've been to the past. So one time I went to a Phillies game. I ate 3 chili dogs with extra onions.
Okay, all right.
And I
Hey,
drank about.
okay.
Hold on, you got to hear this. I'm going to tell you how you can go to the past. Everybody here, so I ate 3 chili dogs with extra onions, and I drank 15 Yingling lagers. Then the game got over, and we went to this tequila bar where they didn't have any food except for these little mini tacos that probably been up on the bar since 6 o'clock at night. I was still hungry after chili dog, so I ate like 5 or 12 of the mini tacos and had about 17 shots of Patron Silver. Needless to say, when I got in the Uber, I was wasted. In the Uber, something started going crazy in my guts, man. It was a war between baseball and Mexico. It was American. It was a civil war, or the Mexican-American War all over again. And I ran upstairs, made it to my apartment. I got in the bathroom. I got my pants down and exploded, shellacking my toilet and my wall in diarrhea. And at that moment in time, it was a little much. So I hopped in the shower, washed off my backside, then went and fell on my bed and collapsed for 16 hours. I tell you what, when I walked in that bathroom in the morning to take a piss, I was Receiving a blast from the past. It took 3 weeks to get that room clean. So you can visit the past. And that's the truth.
Did you ever watch cartoons as a kid?
No, sir, I don't believe I ever have.
You probably were watching. You probably saw the. What was that?
That was a corn leg impersonator.
Oh, I'm just a bill on Capitol Hill. Did you watch that when you were
Schoolhouse Rock? You're talking about
Schoolhouse Rock? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
I
awesome.
had Schoolhouse Rock.
Yeah, everybody
Let's
saw
hear it. We're gonna have to hear it.
What?
I'm just a
Junction,
bill
junction.
on Capitol Hill.
Well, there it is.
Conjunction, junction. What's your function?
That'd be a cool.
Man, y'all got me all fucked up. We're interrupting the show. This is a progcast. It's a broadcast. This is a. Please help us.
It's a
Help us, Demiurge.
What is it?
It's podcast.
Yeah, the Demiurge.
Podcast.
It's Gascast. It's Gas Blast.
Ooh, we're gonna
No.
flood the earth.
A prodcast. Is that what happens when you get prodded? You give a little gas.
Yes.
That's that Michelob Ultra
It's
doing what it does.
Have you heard of a Kubar or Alice in Wonderland technique? I'm not talking about the Kama Sutra.
Like
Right.
Fubar?
I've been down the rabbit hole. There was a cult there, but we can't talk about it.
Hold on, let me look this up. I wrote this down as a note, and I remember that it was very interesting, but I didn't really look into it too much because I think here we go. Here's a guy talking about it. Wait, hold on. There might be. Oh, what the hell? That's crazy. This goes to Facebook. I don't want to log in here. Wait, hold on a second. Let's see what this is on Facebook says. This is gonna be weird. If it works.
The really clever thing that they've done, the evil thing that they've done, is the slow encroachment of the boundaries.
What? All right, this is gonna be horrible. But let's roll with it. Let's just listen to whatever this guy's gonna say.
CIA counterintelligence
I like the beat.
interrogation manual called Kubak that was dated to July 1963. I found out about this by coincidence, synchronicities. I'm interested in the subject, but I've never heard of this before. And this technique is called the Alice in Wonderland technique. I found out about it because somebody came on my channel and they wrote some troll comments and they were pretty virulent. And so I went and looked on their channel and there was a video that they liked that was of somebody talking about the Alice in Wonderland technique. And I thought, that's interesting, I've never heard of that.
Wait, so this guy got trolled and was like, let me go see what this troll likes. And wow, this looks cool. The Alice in Wonderland technique. This guy's talking shit. This is bullshit. This is lies. All right, let's listen more. Let's listen more.
Yeah, keep it going.
To interrogate people. And it doesn't state this, but it uses Gregory Bateson's double bind theory of schizophrenia to interrogate people. What do? Typically, you have 3 interrogators. You bring the person to be interrogated into the room, and you have the 3 interrogators immediately start to badger them, this person to be interrogated, with nonsensical questions. The pitch and the tone and the pacing of their questions will not match the subjects which they're covering. Oftentimes the subjects that they're asking the person being interrogated about are nonsensical. They go nowhere. They mean nothing. The purpose stated in the interrogation technique, is not just to obliterate the normal. The purpose is also to replace that which is normal with the mind-bogglingly bizarre, so the person goes into a state of deep trauma that is so awful they would rather give up their secrets and return to a reality that makes sense than have to continue with more days. It takes days for them to crack, usually. But then deal with more of this babble. Based on what we know about psychology, based on Gregory Bateson's double bind theory.
Is this like what the news media does to us? They just keep feeding us crazy shit constantly.
That's exactly what's happening. And my ex-old lady used to do the same thing.
Wow, that's crazy. I like this comment here. Cluster B people. That's like Dimension B people on No Agenda. Cluster B people use it subconsciously, automatically, and it's great. It's a great secret for me. My mom, a professor in psychology, and my ex-husband often hid things or put them in unordinary places. It made me think I was crazy or I had a bad memory. After Mom died, I found out. Wow, what the fuck am I reading here?
Isn't this just gaslighting? That's the definition of the word gaslighting.
Maybe. After my mom died, I found out a lot of things about in her room. She didn't need them at all, simply took them and put in her room. For example, 2 pairs of my glasses. Wait, what the why am I reading Facebook comments?
No, they tried to make you go crazy, right?
I'm going
so
crazy
that
right
way
now.
Man, it wasn't a very far drive.
I heard this technique started from they got it from what's his face? The fucking Zindu dude. Zindi, the who? Happy Gilmore? Adams the Jew Scientology.
Yeah, they got it from the ship.
They got this from the guy that did Scientology. They got this technique, the CIA, from
They specifically got it off of his
L.
ship.
Ron Hubbard.
L. Ron Hubbard. Yeah, L. Ron Hubbard started this up, and the CIA took it from him, and it's called the Alice in Wonderland technique, where you just talk about crazy stuff, and then people donate to your podcast. Let's listen more.
It's called the Alice in Wonderland technique. This synchronicity came off the back of a video where I said, look, if you feel confused in a relationship, that's a sign.
To donate to Nick
Not a
Ryan.
guarantee, but it's a red flag for me. If a client comes to me and I don't know what it is, I don't know up from down, all of my coordinates have disappeared, I don't know what's going on, I thought love was like this.
Turn it off, turn it on again.
Confused as fuck. That to me is a sign that something is really, really seriously wrong in the relationship. I can't diagnose what their partner has, but I can say this relationship isn't healthy.
What?
So this is a real technique that's been written down and is out there in the world. Relies on the double bind theory of schizophrenia, not developed by a psychologist, but by an anthropologist. But also there is something called cognitive dissonance. And it's extremely unpleasant for a human being to live in a state of cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance essentially means the bad feeling you get when your map of reality doesn't match the reality that you're faced with.
That's the media.
Yeah, that's what most people live in.
And they live in it happily. I definitely am.
I don't know about happily. I'm pretty sure they're all scared of
They're
climate
really
change
fucking.
and
Yeah,
shit.
they're not happy. Nobody.
And chicks will do this kind of thing to you so you won't go play pool with your friends.
Fuck, I really want to play pool with my friends.
Smacking balls, sucking on salty nuts.
Yeah. We call it stroking a few balls.
Oh, yeah.
Man, we really need to make a club where we could break free from the norms of reality that are just trying to enslave us as slaves. And we shouldn't talk about it to anybody, because once everybody knows about it, you're no longer free.
We could call it the Club of the Dead Rat.
Yeah. Yeah. We're open to like partnerships.
It's weird when clubs.
There could
It
be
always
a
happens
cult of the
when groups get too big or
rat.
it includes too many people. The club gets shitty.
Yeah, because whenever every 5 people is an informant.
They all work for the fucking CIA. They all work for Elron.
Dangerous to organize.
And it makes you wonder.
I want to start a ketamine club.
Yeah, let's hear some ketamine club music. I know you got at least one more. Wait, Nick, what do you
Wait.
got?
Let's listen. Let's all hear the rest of this.
Conspiracy theorist
Got
time.
one. All right.
People are becoming more and more informed. They can share information at the speed of electricity and the speed of a satellite signal. It's harder and harder to get away with stuff now. Everybody carries a video recorder in their pocket, and they can release that to the public so that it's out in the public eye with no delay, or a 3 or 4 second delay, a satellite signal delay. Maybe it's time to scramble the population up a little bit, because if you think about a government's relationship with its people, it's very, very precarious. We all have our ideas. Government's there to protect people. Government is there to serve people. Okay, yeah, cool. It's fine when you're talking about nations of 500,000 people, 1 million people.
This is on Facebook, by the way. We're listening to a Facebook post.
And you must at some point sit there and go, I'm supposed
This
to
is
manage
Richard
60 million
Grannon,
people.
coaching and psychology.
Or in America is topping out.
Came out. This is pre-COVID.
This guy an armchair philosopher.
I'm happy that you're sharing something from
all say no at
Facebook
the
with
same
me
time.
because
You're in charge. You are.
I'm not on there either.
So you've got to confuse them. Got to keep them confused. You've got to give them that, that little dance, that little switcheroo game. Don't look at the hand, don't look at my hand over here that's doing the magic trick. Look at this hand over here that's doing this. You've got to keep people confused. And the net result of this seems to be this spike in mental illness. And I'm like, well, we're losing community, we're too much in technology, so on and so forth. I don't want to upset anybody, but what do you think now would happen?
I don't know. Okay,
But,
let's.
he brings up some good points because that's how I busted her. I had cameras, and I caught her hiding my stuff.
what? Wait, what? That's what you got from that? I was
Yeah.
thinking this is how they're pulling all kinds of surveillance on everybody.
No, man, this chick was trying to make. I'm telling you, I know all about this Alice in Wonderland technique. They try to make you think you crazy. They hide stuff. They lie. They take messages and never tell you about it, and then swear. Well, they'll tell your friends, "Oh yeah, he'll be down there at 7 to shoot pool," and then you'll find yourself at a Tuesday movie. It's terrible, and then you're a liar to your friends. She'll have you walk out of the movie theater in front of your friends at the pool hall of
naked.
her. Yeah, no, I'm telling you, this is true. You guys don't even know.
Oh no, I've been
And so
I've been in Alice's Wonderland before. I've definitely been in her.
She hid my DMT rig, and she would hide my stuff, all my precious things.
I woke up
And I
half
would
naked in a
find them.
bamboo forest near Oneonta with ash all over my body, and it was very
Bro, you don't
strange.
even know. I
Pig
thought it
guts.
was the machine elves. I took my stuff, right, and I put it on my dresser, and I put a circle of salt around it, and I put some sage up, and I cast out the demons, and she was the demon.
Wait, Ben Stiller said Penn Jillette is a bad person?
No way.
Let's listen.
When they asked me to say a few words about Sean Penn, I jumped at the chance because
Sean Penn?
For me, Sean really just represents the pinnacle of modern acting.
He's being cheeky. This isn't
for our
real.
generation. His talent is just.
Is Ben Stiller still alive? All right, let's end this show. We're gonna get out of here now. You can hang out for the after show. I'll be on a little bit more after this, but let's listen to Dirty Bastards. Good night, everybody. We'll be back next week. Do you guys want to say good night?
So long, podcasters.
Yeah. What did Art Bell used to say?
Shut the fuck up. We're turning the show off. Bye.
Au revoir.
Yeah.
That's what he would say.
Something like that.
He was Kurt. He was Art. Bell. Well, Yo, it's Spirit Halloween's open. I think it's time to start celebrating some Halloween.
It's already Halloween time.
More or less, yeah. We're here. Spirit Halloween's open.
It gets earlier every year. I don't even have my birthday first.
It's coming.
It's bullshit.
Christmas, Halloween, Christmas, Halloween, Christmas, Halloween. Rinse and repeat.
Get the 4th.
Ever get that feeling of deja vu?
Nick the Rat has an unbelievable body of work.
You want to go for a ride? Then call yourself a cab. It's time for Nick the Rat Radio, only on the Dark Sewer Network.
Hey, motherfucker. You're a badass motherfucker.
The same kind of sounds I just heard.
We had hoped a sufficient adjustment for the time differential between us would have been made.
I don't understand.
Evidently, you do not realize you are in an interstellar conveyance. You are already outside the atmosphere of your own planet.
Don't kill animals! Rats have rights!